I know it is a way she has. She's always refusing people. I think it is most ill-natured of her.
Oh, Gwendolyn is right as a trivet. As far as she is concerned, we are engaged. But her mother is perfectly unbearable. I have never met such a Gorkin. I don't know what a Gorkin is like, but I'm sure that Lady Bracknell is wild. In any case, she is a monster without being a bit, which is rather unfair. Beg your pardon, Algie. I suppose I shouldn't talk about your own aunt in that way.
Oh, my dear fellow. I love hearing my relations abused. It is the only thing that makes me put up with them at all. Relations are simply a tedious pack of people who haven't the remotest knowledge of how to live, nor the smallest instinct of when to die.
That is nonsense.
It isn't.
Why not argue about the matter? You always want to argue about things!
That is exactly what things were originally intended for.
Upon my word, if I thought of that, I'd shoot myself! You don't think that in about 150 years, Gwendolyn could end up like her mother, do you, Algie?
All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does. That is his.
Is that clever?
That is perfectly phrased, and quite as true as any observation in civilized life should be.
I am sick to death of cleverness. Everyone is clever nowadays. You can't go anywhere without meeting clever people. The whole thing has become an absolute public nuisance. I wish to goodness there were a few fools left.
Oh, there are.
I should extremely like to meet them. What do they talk about?
Well, the fools?
Oh.
About the clever people, of course.
Fools!
Oh, by the way, did you tell Gwendolyn the truth about your being Ernest in town and Jack in the country?
The truth isn't the sort of thing one tells to a sweet, refined girl. What extraordinary ideas you have about how to behave to a woman.
The only way to behave to a woman is to make love to her.
Oh.
If she is pretty, and to someone else if she is...
That is nonsense!
Well, what about your poor brother? What about the profligate Earnest?
Oh, before the end of the week, I shall have got rid of him. I'll say he died abroad, in Paris, of apoplexy. Lots of people die quite suddenly of apoplexy, don't they?
Yes. But it's hereditary, my dear fellow. It's the sort of thing that runs in families. You had much better say if it was a severe chill.
You're sure a severe chill is not hereditary or anything of the kind?
Of course it isn't.
Very well then. My poor brother Ernest is to be carried off suddenly in Paris by a severe chill. That gets rid of him.
Oh, but I thought you said that Miss Cardew was a little too much interested in your poor brother Ernest. Won't she feel his loss a great deal?
Oh, that is all right. Cicely is not a silly romantic girl, I am glad to say. She's got a capital appetite, goes long walks, and pays no attention at all to her lessons.
I would rather like to meet Cecily.
Oh, I will take very good care that you never do. She is excessively pretty. She's only just 18.
Well, you told Gwendolyn that you have an excessively pretty ward who is only just 18.
Oh, one doesn't blurt these things out to people. Cecily and Gwendolyn are perfectly certain to be extremely great friends. I'll bet you anything you like that half an hour after they have met, they'll be calling each other sister.
Women only do that once they have called each other a lot of other things first. Now, my dear fellow, if we were going to get a good table at Willis's, we really must go and dress. Did you know that it is nearly 7?
Oh, it is always nearly 7.
Well, I'm hungry.
I never knew a time when you were.
Well, what shall we do after dinner? Go to a theater?
Ugh, no. I loathe listening.
Well, let us go to the club.
Ugh, no. I hate talking.
Well, we might trot around to the Empire at 10.
Ugh, no, I can't bear to look at things. It's so silly.
Well, what shall we do?
Nothing.
It is awfully hard work doing nothing. However, I don't mind hard work when there is no definite object of any kind.
Miss Fairfax.
Gwendolyn, upon my word.
Kindly turn your back, Algie. I have something very particular to say to Mr. Worthing.
Really, Gwendolyn, I don't think I can allow this at all.
Algie, you always adopt a strictly immoral attitude towards life, and I don't think you're quite old enough to do that.
My own one.
We may never be married. From the expression on Mamma's face, I fear we never shall. Few parents pay any regard to what their children say to them nowadays, and the old-fashioned respect for the young is fast dying out. Any influence I held over Mamma, I lost at the age of 3. But although she may prevent us from becoming man and wife, and I may marry someone else and marry often, nothing she can do can alter my eternal devotion to you.
Dear Gwendolyn.
The story of your romantic origin, as related to me by Mamma with unpleasing comments, has naturally stirred the deeper fibers of my nature. Your Christian name is simply irresistible to me, and the simplicity of your character is exquisitely incomprehensible to me. Your town address at the album I have, but what is your address in the country?
The Manor House, Wilton, Hertfordshire.
There is a good postal service, I suppose. It may become necessary to do something desperate. That, of course, will require serious consideration. I will communicate with you daily.
My own one.
How long do you remain in town?
Till Monday.
Good. Algie, you may turn around now.
Oh, thanks. I've turned around already.
You may also ring the bell.
Gwendolyn, you will let me accompany you to the carriage?
Certainly.
I will see you there.
A glass of sherry, Lane.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, Lane, I'm going Bunbury.
Yes, sir.
I shall probably not be back till Monday. You can put all of my dress clothes, my smoking jacket, and all of the Bunbury suits.
Yes, sir.
Well, I hope tomorrow will be a fine day, Lane.
It never is, sir.
Lane, you are a perfect pessimist.
I do my best to give satisfaction, sir.
Now there's a sensible, intellectual girl, the only girl I have ever cared for in all my life. What are you so amused at, Algie?
Oh, I'm a little anxious about my poor friend Bunbury, that's
You
all.
had best take care. Your friend Bunbury will get you into a serious scrape one of these days.
Oh, I love scrapes. They're the only things that are never serious.
That is nonsense. You never talk anything but nonsense.
Well, nobody ever does.